What we do with our buying choices and what we do with our food choices affects others, and those others are human and non-human. It's time to be mindful and caring of others. It's time to evolve. Billy Dean, vegan.
With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD
รายการของเรามีให้หลายภาษาโปรดดู suprememastertv.com/schedule และ suprememastertv.com/BMD
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message titled, Humans Might Still Wake Up with the Support and Grace from the Reunited Three Most Powerful, Part 2 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on April 12, 2025.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. an extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving, plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world, where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters.
I know all of your names, the in-house people, the remote, some, yes. Now, I was very touched by your letters that, it went deep in my heart and more than just crying, you know. Oh yeah, we talk about that in-house brother. He's very young and good looking and has a home, not like he has nowhere to go. At that time, he still had a business and a girlfriend, yes. I didn't think he would come and stay together with us forever, but now he's one of the very smart and efficient team members. I thank God for all that, for all of you who decided to come and stay side by side with me and work for the world in the name of God. The in-house also have a lot of work just like the remote, but the in-house are more special. We work in unison and we have to execute any show, any work when under all kinds of stress and situations. And no matter what time and what day, whether we have eaten our meal or not, whether we have slept enough or not, we carry it out according to time demands or according to the importance of the job. That includes me also, yeah? Yeah, you know that. And I'm so glad to have such a team like you, exceptionally efficient and dedicated. I can never praise you enough and thank you enough, but I guess that's your life. That's your mission, that you have chosen to come here to do it with me without any consideration for anything else. The kind of mentality of the Buddhas, monks, of the Buddhas. He had a kingdom and everything, wife, kid. He left it all because of this noble goal that he wanted to achieve. And even afterward, he continued that noble goal because he wanted to help all sentient beings at that time. Now, this brother of yours, when he first came, I never thought he would stay, but he voluntarily told me. Because before this, he told me he worked for the government, and it was a good job. We were just talking in Mongtong, I think, one time during one of the working members' gatherings. So he told me that if needed, he would sacrifice everything. And that's exactly what he did. So he's still here hanging around with all of us and doing absolutely what's necessary, whatever he can, in all his capacity. Before, when he first came, he had many kinds of Maya obstructions. But then he still continued. And now he's well, of course. I worried about him so much. If he could endure long, really. But now he's okay. Thanks God for everything. That is one of your amazing brothers. To be away from a loved one is so very, very hard. They both decided to take the challenge. I am so awed and thankful to God and them both. And there are more of these kind ones there in-house. They might not tell you their stories, but just like this brother's story, you did not know until I told you now. There is not enough time and space to tell all of your noble purposes of becoming an in-house, if you even tell. But I'm sure those of you who are still there are pure in heart, strong in spirit, and brave in your high will. Bravo, kids. God loves you. Me too. And I'm sure all of you have a special reason why you came to work with me in this intimate team. Like one of yours wants to buy a place for me with all his savings and investment, as I don't have a safe and real private one. I refused, of course. Another one who is so young does not want to stay with his family because Master needs help for her work. For his 20-plus age, he is so wise and so dedicated. Do surely miss you too. Wish we could be nearby again so I can bake you cupcakes, mince pies, apple pies. But for now, we just work for the world and love each other in the heart. For your info, I haven't baked for a long, long time. Anyway, it's more difficult than worth here in my situation. And time, oh, well, no matter if I have to sometimes stay physically away from you, you still continue your work, and we are always together. Every time you send me a show, every time you ask me a question or anything, we are always together. So even if we have to go, we go together also. So none of you should worry. We let it all happen with time. Time will show everything, what we have to do and what will happen. I wanted to talk to you long ago, some days ago at least, but so much work, and I wasn't very on top of the world. But I'm okay, I'm okay. Karma happens all the time. I'm used to it. So sometimes, even if I have pain, I just don't remember to take medicine, or I just wait. You know already, I told you, I don't really like taking medicine. I wait, or I take some home remedies or whatever I can think of, if I have time to even think of it. I'm so used to the pain and the changes in my irregular type of life that nothing happens that bothers me so much anymore, except these 8 billion people. 8 billion people's lives are in danger. And worst of all, more danger after that, after whatever happens to them suddenly if the world goes down. And they have to go also, but suddenly without preparation, without knowing even that they're gone. That's what worries me. God told me something that is, that I didn't really want to talk about, and I truly didn't want to tell because I also don't know how to tell people. And who would believe me anyway, but never mind. At least for you guys, you can air this for all your brothers and sisters. It is faster and it reaches more of them in this way. God told me that humans should fear for world destruction and fear for world karma. And I asked God, what shall we fear for now? And God said that the earth will explode. And I said, but when? So he said from 1st of June, 2025 until November 15th, same year. So that's about half a year, huh? From the beginning of the half of this year until almost the end of this year, the earth will explode. But it doesn't mean that I give up, but still continue, okay? There's always something that might happen that changes the situation. It might happen that the whole world of humans just suddenly gets the enlightening realization of the seriousness of being kind, compassionate, merciful, and considerate to all beings around. They might change. They might all become vegans. Just pray for that. Pray for them to change their hearts, change their minds. Who knows? It might still happen, okay? A short time doesn't mean impossible. Sometimes things come at the end of the expectation, without expectation. You know all that. Miracles can always happen. The majority of them are not practicing spiritually, but they have good hearts. I saw them patiently helping the dear person in the frozen lake to come out so that he lives. I saw them using a hairdryer to warm up the bird people who were frozen in their yard so that he can fly again. I saw them protecting, feeding the wild, giving them free baths, free nests, free habitats, free food, and they also rescue the stranded fish people, rescue rabbit, deer, raccoon, squirrel, trapped bird people, etc., and bring them into their house, not worrying about the risk of anything, of maybe infection or anything, and rush them to the hospital or to the vet to save their lives and bring them home even afterward, to continue taking care of them until they're better, and then let them free. Some of them even come back daily or monthly or yearly or often to visit their rescuer in their own home. We try to show as much as we can of these kinds of scenes to wake humans up, to let them know that animal people are absolute angels in disguise.
I just went outside, and when I looked down, I saw a little tiny dove.
Ooh, you're hungry.
There was no way to get it back up in the tree. They asked if they could feed it. So I said, well, you guys can go ahead and try, but as soon as it can fly, you need to release it.
She taught the bird how to fly.
I said, okay, girls, it's time for her to be released. It was very emotional for them. 2 hours later,
What are you doing?
Trigger's back.
Trigger, what are you doing?
I just never knew that I would have a relationship with a dove.
She's like an annoying sibling.
She just really trusted us.
Four years ago, I rescued Mr. Peaches, and he still comes back to visit to this day.
Okay, little boy.
He knows when it's playtime. Dean and I will come after a day's work and sit outside and play with him, and he'll get a butt rub. And he kisses me, so I guess he knows he's loved.
Is that you, Mr. Peachy?
It makes me smile every time I see him.
Is that you? Here you go, sweetheart. Oh, it's you.
Mr. Peaches is definitely a member of my family.
Hello, Mr. Peachy. Come on in. Come on.
My daughter found a baby squirrel on our deck, and the mother was nowhere to be found. We knew that he needed help, and we started to feed him. Mr. Peaches lived in a little wicker drawer for the first 3 months. And then my father had made him a wooden pagoda that we hung from the ceiling because squirrels feel safest when they're higher.
Good morning. Good morning.
He made himself a nice little home inside that pagoda. He knows that he's always welcome to come in. He knows where his nuts are kept. He comes in, jumps right up, grabs his nuts, and then leaves again. I think that if Mr. Peaches didn't love us and feel comfortable here, he wouldn't keep coming back. He would have moved on. But he keeps coming back and deciding to share his life with us, which we are grateful for.
Animal people are made by God, created by heavens. But some of them are transformed into these kinds of animal people's bodies because of karma. But some voluntarily came down to earth in different animal people forms to help humans in different ways. There is no end to their kindness and sacrifice to help humans and other species, not just on this planet, but everywhere in the universes. That's for sure.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan, someone worthy of adoration.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 119 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments, etc.
June 2024. The Premier of China, His Excellency Li Qiang, meets the Prime Minister of New Zealand, His Excellency Christopher Luxon, in Wellington, New Zealand, with the leaders reaching bilateral accords concerning trade and climate change. The New Zealand government states it will support the teaching of the Chinese language and cultural exchanges via the China-sponsored Confucius Institutes in the nation, and Premier Li announces New Zealanders will now be able to travel visa-free to China. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Truthful viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled Humans Might Still Wake Up with the Support and Grace from the Reunited Three Most Powerful, Part 2 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Purification for Worship and Spiritual Discipline, selections from the Hadith, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom, right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize your blessings at home, work, and anywhere.
All of you should try to set up your telephone. You go onto the site called suprememastertv.com/max or Folia, Pocha, Livia. Then you can set up your computer or even your handy smartphone without SIM into 40 quadrillion screens of Supreme Master Television. The dots are very, very small, but there are 40 quadrillion screens behind them. And if you have several no-SIM phones set up on that, then it's a lot.
Other inventive ways to multiply the 40 quadrillion Supreme Master TV screens. When you go to www.suprememastertv.com/max, click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the 1+3 max button to see one big screen of Supreme Master TV Live that you can watch and listen to as usual, together with 3 smaller screens of 40 quadrillion each. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The offline button downloads the video to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without internet connection. The NX Max button shows many screens of 40 quadrillion for super multiplied blessings. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
To utilize this tool free of charge, please visit suprememastertv.com/max or youtube.com/@folia999/streams.